welcome. Thank you for coming. We're at Yoga Tree in San Francisco, California. So thanks to everyone who came out today and everyone who's tuning in online. Hello. Today's a great day. Not for any particular reason, it's just one of those days. And so if you're not feeling this, you've come to the right place. You've come to your yoga mat. And one of the things that I appreciate the most about the yoga practice is that we take the postures on the mat to embody the qualities we wish to express in our lives. So today's class will be a moving class, and we're going to connect, tap into our inner strength. Please close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and exhale out your mouth with a sigh. Sealing your lips, breathe in and out of your nose. Begin to make the breath even. Each inhalation and each exhalation. Allow the breath to make space inside of you, to open you, expand you, fill you with life. And let the exhalation release any tension, anything that is less than great today. Any place where you're not feeling strong. Let your pelvic bones and leg bones release down and root down into the earth. Take a nice long inhalation up your spine, lengthening through the crown of your head. Allow your jaw to soften. With your next inhalation, bring your hands together at your heart center. And feel where the palms meet. Feel the midline of your body. Therein lies a deep strength. May you tap into that strength today. May you embody it through your poses. And may it help you to express it in your life. Please join me in chanting the sound Om one time. Inhale together and exhale fully. Inhale. Release your hands, open your eyes, and come on to your hands and knees. And go ahead on your hands and knees and clear your mat. Have a block if you need it at the front of your mat. And begin to cultivate strength in your hands. Spread your fingers, turn your wrist traces straight across. Press down through your finger pads, your fingerprints, and the place where your fingers meet your knuckles, the finger mounds. Press down through the pad of your thumb and the pad of your little finger, and then pull the hands towards each other. Lift the sternum, the belly, the ribs, and then reach your knees and hips up and back. Coming to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Come to your breath. As you press your hands down and forward, stretch your arms longer and stronger. Continue to squeeze them inward. Reach your hips up and away from your hands. And let your skull hang down opposite your tailbone. Press the tops of your thighs back, the whole front thigh into the back thigh. Begin to stretch down through your calves and your heels. Breathing. With an inhale, stretch your right leg up behind you. Exhale, step your right foot forward to your lunge, knee over the ankle. Come onto your fingertips. And as you press your left thigh bone up to the sky, sit lower through your right thigh. Pressing the legs away from each other. Right kneecap forward, left heel back, lengthen through the skull. Let your jaw go. Plant your hands and stretch your right leg up and back again to a down dog split. This time bend the knee and twist it open. Push your foot to the left. Straighten your right leg, set it to the earth. Return to a steady breath. As you inhale, bring your left leg up and back behind you. Exhale, step your left foot forward, coming to your fingertips. Stay strong on your fingertips. Squeeze them a bit to cultivate an arch in the center of your palm. Pressing your right thigh bone strongly, firmly to the ceiling. Reach your right heel back. Keeping that, sit your left hip lower. Reach your skull as if it were floating forward, away from your right heel. Plant your hands, stretch your left leg up and back again. Down dog split, bend the knee, and twist. Push your foot to the right. Straighten your leg, set the foot back to the earth. Downward facing dog. With an inhale, come forward, plank pose. And as you exhale, set your knees to the earth. Place your heart between your hands. You can go any amount down, and then push straight back up. Straight back up, round yourself up into a cat. Look in, breathe. Lift your knees and hips and stretch back, downward facing dog. Find your index knuckles, press them firmly. Press your thumb pads firmly and squeeze your thumbs towards the midline. At the bottom of your next exhalation, step, walk, or hop yourself forward. Uttanasana, standing forward bend. Open the feet about hips width apart. Grab your blocks if you're not reaching the floor, and breathe here as you rock forward to the toes and slightly lean back into the heels. Find the middle. So you're standing on the middle third of your foot, balls of the toes, fronts of the heels. Lift up through your arches and press down through the four corners of your feet. Press down through the balls of your toes. The more you push into the earth, the more your leg muscles tone, the more your deep core activates, and you start to tap in to your inner strength. Push down through your feet. Inhale, swing your arms all the way up. Stretch up. Exhale, back to your heart. Feel the midline again. Pushing down through your feet. Hug the muscles strong to the bones of your legs. Inhale here. Exhale, release your hands. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward, step or hop back, plank pose, top of a push-up. Squeeze to the center line. So find the thumbs again, the index fingers, and all the finger pads. Natasha, turn your hands open a little bit, fingers out. There you go. Squeeze your legs, lift the front body up into the back body, and then exhale, bend your elbows, lower down, chaturanga. You're always welcome to use the knees. Point the toes. Inhale, lift your hands off the floor. Just a no-handed cobra at first. Squeeze your upper back. Exhale, lower. Come onto your fingertips. Inhale again on fingertips, up like cobra. Squeeze your upper back. Exhale, lower down. Place your hands flat and firm. Inhale, cobra pose, bhujangasana. Find your upper back, press your hands down and pull them towards one another. Nice, release, press back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So keep a sense of strength and power here in your hands. All the way up through your arms. Keep the breath flowing freely. So again, want to bring the curve back into your lower back. Bend your knees a bit. Shake your sitting bones up. The bottom of your next exhale, step, walk, or hop forward. Uttanasana. As you inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold over your steady leg. Push down through the feet. Inhale, rise up, keeping the legs strong. Reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, touch the earth. Now this time, bend your knees, sit way back through your hips. Drive the heels and the balls of the toes into the floor, swing the arms up. Utkatasana. Sit low through the hips, tone your belly, stretch your arms, reach through all your fingers. Find your breath and create a little heat, a lot of strength. Float the skull up towards your fingers, sit your hips lower. Now touch the fingers back to the floor. Push the feet, push the hands, and slowly reach your pelvis to the sky. Draw your belly in. Press your front thighs back. So you straighten the legs by pushing the feet down and reaching your pelvis up and away from that to open the backs of the legs clearly and protect your knee joint. As you inhale, look forward, lengthen, step, or hop like pose. Pause here and squeeze to your center like when your hands are in Anjali Mudra. Grow longer through the crown of your head, forward, heels back. Exhale, lower. Again, use the knees if you need. Inhale, curl, cobra pose, tops of the feet. Breathe. Press your hands down, not to go anywhere, but to feel an energetic lengthening up of your spine. Lift your sternum. Exhale, lower back down, press back. Downward facing dog. Well done. Step your right foot forward, pivot your left heel flat. Pause here. Look to see that your right heel lines up with the middle of your left arch. Monica, switch sides. Now if you need to, put a block under your right hand. Parsva Konasana. Take the left arm over the cheek. Keep the right hand where it was, behind the right foot. Exactly where it was when we started. Good. Breathe. Press your right knee into your right arm. Press your feet into the earth with your power and strength and feel how that connects you to a deeper strength within you. As you press your feet down, stretch open through your spine, top arm. Beautiful. Pressing down into your heels, pull them towards each other and straighten your right leg. Triangle pose, bring the left arm to the sky. If you need to bring the block a little closer, that's fine. Or if you need to grab a block now, do so. Again, pressing through your heels, pull into your center. From your belly, stretch your legs longer and stronger. Reach your spine all the way out. Crown of the head floats towards the front of the room. Find your breath. Reach down into your heels. Inhale, come up to stand. Exhale, bend your right knee to a square. Warrior number 2. Push down into your feet as a way of lengthening up your spine. Keep that length as you sit your hips lower. Open across your chest. Beautiful, everybody. So strong warrior yogi. Press down through your feet. Inhale, touch the earth. Step back, downward facing dog. Of course, you're welcome to stand downward dog or take child's pose. If you're moving today, inhale, come forward, plank. Hold strong. Lift the back of your skull right in line with the back of your sacrum and heart a little higher. Here, Monica. And then exhale. Bend the elbows. Lower down. Chaturanga to your belly. Keep the front of the shoulders lifted. Inhale. Curl cobra. Strong hands. Stay connected to the floor the whole time. Your finger pads clawing. Yeah. Release and press back. Downward facing dog. With an inhale, please step your left foot forward. Pivot right heel flat. If you need the block, again, place it under your left hand. Swing your right arm up. Parsva Konasana. Press your left knee wide into your left arm and use that leverage to scoop the left seat under the pose. Lift your low belly. Lift the front of your pelvis. As the belly flows back, stretch your legs longer through your heels. Reach out through your right arm. Breathe. Turn the little finger down and bring it right over your cheek. Good. Press the feet into the floor. Pull them towards each other. Straighten your left leg. Right arm to the sky. Triangle pose. Again, here, as you reach your heels down with more and more enthusiasm, strength, pull into your center. From your center, grow your legs longer. Grow your spine longer. Then reach into your heels. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, bend your left knee. Warrior 2. Press down into your feet as if you wanted to stand up. Grow your spine long. And then let your hips sit lower and there's more space. Keep reaching into your feet as you transition. Touch the hands down to the front of the mat. Step back. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe. Come back to a steady breath. Either stay here or take child's pose. If you're moving, inhale, forward plank pose. Keep lifting the front body to the back body. Find more lift in your plank. And use that lift to get longer. Heels back, crown forward. Hug to the middle. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, peel yourself forward and through. Up through cobra pose. Big, high cobras. I kind of call them upward facing cobras. Soften through the upper back. That's it, let this broaden. Release and find your way back, please. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward. Set the left knee down onto your yoga mat. Bring the arms up now, overhead. Anjaneyasana, asana, low lunge. Maybe keep your knee widening, good. Same way you did before, reach down into the floor, into the foundation of the posture to lift up to your full capacity, your full strength. Keep that rebound of pushing and rising. Sit deeper through the hips. Stretch up through your arms. Set your left hand onto the floor, twist. Reach the right hand back to catch the left foot. Coming into a little thigh stretch here. Reach over for the little toe side of your foot. Breathing into your right lung, roll your right shoulder back. Bend your elbow. Use your arm strength to begin to pull the foot towards the hip. If it doesn't make it there, push your left hand into the floor and move your hip back. You can also put your hand on a block. If you'd like to go deeper, bring your left forearm, left elbow to the floor. Breathing. Just breathing into the left quadricep muscles, the front of the thigh. Release the foot, bow for a breath. Both forearms down. Lift up through the left hip. And then move your right sit bone deeper towards the floor. Straighten your arms. Now walk your right foot into pigeon pose. Right foot can walk over to the left side of your mat. For some of you, the foot will come closer to your left hip. Bow onto your forearms. So anytime we push into the foundation of our posture, we begin to tap into a deeper inner strength. Push through your elbows and forearms, and almost as if you want to push the elbows forward through the fingertips. Tone your low belly. Keep pressing through the outer edge of your right foot to activate your right shin and protect the outer ligaments of your right knee. Breathe in. Float your skull forward. Little pigeon. Straighten your arms. Stretch your right leg up to the down dog split. Bend your knee and twist it out. Nice. Straighten the right leg, set it to the earth. Inhale. Step your left foot forward, right knee to the earth. Rise up, Anjaneyasana. Feel the importance and the potency that pressing into your foundation affords. Press through your left heel and your right knee to rise up taller and longer through your spine, through your arms. Sit low into that strength. You have the support to deepen and open the hips and the legs when you're rooted through your foundation. Take your right hand to the floor, reach back, hold the foot with the left hand, right foot, left hand. If you grab the big toe side, it's fine. Flip the hand around, breathe into your left lung, and allow the shoulder to open a bit here. Roll it back. Pick up through the right side of the pelvis. Sit down through the left side, and if you come to your forearm and elbow on the other side, you can do so again. Here, deepening the stretch at the top of the thigh. Breathe. To twist in this posture, keep stamping your heel, find your belly, and turn through your shoulders. Sit. Release the foot, bow both forearms down. Exhale, open your mouth if you need to with a sigh. Let it out. Shift the right hip slightly up, away from the floor, and sit deeper through your left sitting bone. Straighten your arms, walking your left foot over towards a pigeon pose. This practice has some efficiency in it. I'm just using the moment, seizing the moment to get as many postures in there as we can. Press down into the foundation, just like you did before, the elbows and the forearms, but find the remembrance of pressing through the outer left foot, the outer left shin, and even in the right leg, making sure that the right leg is somewhat active here in support of your hips. Breathe into the left outer hip. Great. Straighten your arms and press yourself up and back to your down dog split. Bend the knee and twist. A little more. Straighten the leg. Set it to the earth. Downward facing dog. And then come down onto your knees. Place your elbows under your shoulders, palms flat, wrists in line with the elbows. So this is going to be probably the most difficult variation to maintain. You're also welcome to bring your hands together into a prayer or clasp the fingers. Lift up through your belly and ribs, then lift up through your knees and hips and find your dolphin dog. Any of the variations here. Walking your feet in towards your elbows, lift through your low belly and press your shoulders strongly back towards your knees. Letting your head hang. So dolphin dog variation. Press your forearms, your outer wrists, strong and powerful if you've got the clasp or the palm together variation. If your palms are flat, press the inner edges. Now, please walk your feet back to dolphin plank. Shoulders stay over the elbows. Lift up through the back of the head. Find the lift of the front body as you drive your heels towards the back of the room. Stretch your crown towards the front of the room and soften and walk your feet back a little. That will help you. Squeeze to the midline. Yeah. Drop your thighs to the earth and find your Sphinx pose. Point the toes. Press the elbows. And draw your rib cage up and back. Reach your legs longer and stronger as you rise up through the top of your sternum, crown of your head. Release down, and we're going to push back up to dolphin dog again, second round out of 2. There'll be some variations this time, which are optional. You choose. So find dolphin dog. Walking it in. So if you have a practice of Panchamayasana, you're close to a wall, you can kick up, or you can play with lifting one leg up at a time. So right leg up. Find a steadiness. It's very easy to jump through the rib cage here. Lift up through the low ribs, the low belly. Press the elbows stronger. Good. Set the right leg down and bring the left leg up. Yep. Nice. Pushing through the elbows, stretch the leg longer, stronger. Set the left leg down. And one more time, walk it out to your dolphin plank. In this dolphin plank, I'm going to offer again a variation. Keep the belly toned. And you can shift onto the little toe side of your right foot. Stack your feet. Press the forearms down. Reach your elbows through your fingertips and pull your belly in. So getting the obliques, your side abdominal muscles. And then turn it around and find the second side. Squeeze in, drawing the belly back. Shift the pelvis towards the heels. Keep the back of the skull rising. Beautiful. Come back to dolphin plank and then drop down onto your belly. This time you're going to turn your hands around. Fingertips point towards the toes, elbows bent. Just stretch out through your wrists at first, your forearms. Lift the front of the shoulders up. Breathing. Press the thumb mound and the index finger knuckle and pad. And you can lift up even to a little bit of a cobra here, stretching the front of your arms. If it's too much, don't lift up that much. Yeah. Roll the shoulders back. Nice. Good stretch to the forearms if you're on the computer a lot. Release down. Ah, great. Place your hands and find your way back to down dog. Did you cultivate some strength? Did you tap into some strength in those poses? Yeah. Stretch it out. Bottom of your next exhalation, step, walk, or hop yourself forward. Uttanasana. Open up your feet. Stack your legs vertically. And allow your spine to lengthen over your legs. Clasp your hands behind you for a shoulder stretch. If you need a strap here, put a spacer between your, I'll grab it for you, David. Put a spacer between your hands and stretch your knuckles up to the sky. If you've got the strap, imagine you're trying to break the strap in half, pull it taut. If you've got your knuckles, create the action of pulling your fingers apart. Let your head hang. Stay strong through your legs. That means pushing your feet more and more powerfully. Pull up on all sides of your legs. Pull up on your low belly. Let the arms pour over. Release your hands. Bend your knees. Come to Malasana, squat. Breathing. With the palms together, have a sense that your legs are drawing in and helping you to squeeze and press the midline. Drive your heels down to reach your spine tall. Sit perhaps a little lower through the hips. Make sure the knees and the toes are in the same line. Awesome. Then release your hands, lift your heels, scoot your feet towards each other, and you're going to come in for Bakasana. So take the arms, upper arms around the front of the shins, place the hands flat, and pause as you claw the floor and pull the hands towards each other. Then lift up through your low belly and lean way forward. Maybe take the one or both feet off the floor. Squeeze in, Bakasana, crow pose or crane pose. Nicely done. Touch the floor with your feet, stretch up, Uttanasana, standing forward bend. Ciao. And find your way back again, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, lie all the way down to your belly. Bend your knees, reach back and hold the tops of your feet. Pause for a moment. Once you get the feet, let your front body settle to the floor. Flex your toes, and without going anywhere, push the feet into the hands and make that firm connection, the rebound of energy of your hands pulling your feet and your feet kicking your hands. Lift your shoulders up. Now as you inhale, pull into your center, tap into the strength that you found in your practice today. And as you exhale, kick yourself up and open, Dhanurasana. With each inhalation, lift your legs up a little higher. With each exhalation, kick your feet back into your hands, lifting your chest. Take your skull with you. Then hug back to your midline. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, lower it all the way back down. Well done. Rest a moment, making a pillow with your hands. Rest a cheek or your forehead. Take a breath. And place your hands underneath your shoulders and press back for your last downward facing dog. Stretch it out. As you move through a series of postures today, in all directions in your body, and find the common denominator, you, your strength, your power, your tenacity. Squeeze in, hug into that. And stretch yourself long here, arms long. Spine, legs. Find that steady quality of your breath. Bend your knees, step, walk, or hop again. Uttanasana. Standing strong through your legs, fold. With legs steady and belly toned, you're welcome to clasp your elbows. Let your elbows and head be weighty. Shake your head out, yes. Shake it out, no. And release your hands and come back through a squat to a seated position. Find your blanket. It's always good to remember to take the opposite cross than what's natural, the one that you always take. So you can maybe change the cross of your legs. Set your pelvis up, moving the inner thighs back and apart, and bring your rib cage over that. Find a neutral pelvis, lengthen the tail. Bring your shoulders over that, skull over that. Close your eyes. Take an inhalation through your nose, and again, exhale out your mouth with a long sigh. Sealing your lips, find a balanced breath. Let your forehead, eyes, cheekbone, and jaw soften. What qualities does your yoga practice help you to tap into in your life? What virtues does the postures you do on your mat have that you want to express? Allowing yourself to steep for just another moment in the efforts of your practice, the qualities that you embodied today. If you have a little more time, recommend sitting a few moments longer. Your next inhalation, join your hands in front of your heart. May your practice support you in your life. May it help you to live the life you wish to live. May all beings benefit from your efforts here on your yoga mat. Om Shanti. Namaste.